Wow.
I do wonder what's in there, though. Maybe there is some polka dots. Maybe there's a water bottle. Maybe there's some glasses. Maybe there's a PlayStation. Maybe there's a TV. Maybe there's a bed. So when you get home, don't be like, oh, where's my mom and dad? They're in your butthole. I wonder what's inside your butthole. I wonder what's inside your butthole. Maybe there's a blue guitar. Maybe there's a shooting star. All inside your butthole. What's inside your butthole? I always want to know what's inside your butthole. I always want to know what's inside your butthole. I always want to know. I always want to know.
What a way to start the show, right, guys?
Get that kid a record deal, man.
Oh my god, that's so
Whatever.
funny.
What was that? What was that Foo Fighter chick name? Dandy?
Nandy Bushnell.
Nandy
Whatever with
Michelle.
Nandy. It's all about Jolie, or what's this person's name? I forgot already.
I don't know. No,
I don't know, but-
Nandy's way better than this chick because Nandy does all her own music and writing her lyrics. This chick, that audio that we played was produced and written by somebody else. It was a girl performing because she had this viral video that went on where she was like, oh, are astronauts in my butthole, or are my parents in my butthole? And that's the clip. Like when Dave sent this, I was like, oh yeah, this went viral a couple of months ago. Actually, at the beginning of quarantine, I believe. I think it was like mid-March when that video first came out. And so this is my first time actually hearing that full-on produced version, which is it. Don't get me wrong, it is amazing, and I'm in for any little girl talking about what's inside your butthole and parents being inside your butthole. You know what I mean? It's very good.
Do you want to re-examine that sentence, Omar?
What?
What did you just say? You're into a little girl talking about a butthole?
Yeah. I mean, it's a funny song.
Talking about
That's a weird sentence, dude. That makes me uncomfortable, to be honest.
Man, here we go
what's
on
in your
the
butthole.
here's on the tail end of Beer Mug derailing the Ralph Garman interview on episode 18. Here he is derailing the start of episode 19. Wow, man!
I am just bringing up what everybody is going to think when they hear that. That was a weird sentence.
Dave,
That's all I'm saying.
He's not asking what's in her butthole. She's asking what's in his butthole.
I understand the concept, but that was just a weird sentence. I wanted to point it out. Thank you and good night.
By the way, ladies and
All right,
gentlemen,
well, thanks for listening to episode 19. We'll see you for episode 20 when we're going to do something else.
Beer Mug had some technical difficulties before this episode because he had to restart his computer, and we gave him the password, and he was yelling at me. He's like, "Guys, I know how to operate Zoom. God damn it!" And he was giving a shit. I'm like, "We're just trying to help you out." I'm like, "Dave, I gave Dave the meeting ID and the password, and it worked for him." And we were just saying, like, Muggs, I think at this point it might be user error, and like Muggs was very upset.
Yeah, it wasn't user error, but no, I'm sorry. I'm a little verklempt, as they say in the business, and that's all. I just wanted to.
You're a little
mention
what?
that. Anyway, how you guys doing?
Wait, you're a little what?
Verklempt.
Verklempt? I've never heard that word.
What the fuck is verklempt?
It means, little. Oh fuck! I can't even think of another word to explain it now. It's ruffled.
You're in a tizzy?
Dizzy, yes, yeah, yes. You've never seen Coffee Talk on Saturday Night Live back in the day? Timely reference.
Coffee. Who starred in it? No.
Mike Myers.
Oh no, I like Mike Myers. Never seen. Never saw it.
I was a little verklempt. Yeah.
Oh, okay.
Anyway,
well, I've never heard that word, Dave.
Verklempt.
Verklempt
meaning. What does It's verklempt. So there's that. And it's unable to speak because of emotion, choked up.
Oh, okay. So that was on point, Muggs. Very on point.
Yep. Very on point. Muggs was verklempt, so I don't know what the hell that is. But
I'm not verklempt. It's pronounced verklempt, Dave, because it's supposed to be like a New York accent. Okay. How you guys doing?
God damn it!
I will give the pronunciation.
Why is it a New York accent? Yeah, why is it a New York accent?
Because they're supposed to be like old New York Jewish ladies, Dave. Have you not seen the fucking bit?
Oh, I know what you're talking about. Mike Myers would wear this wig and glasses.
Yes.
Yeah. I love that bit.
Can we move on?
Sure.
Please.
Let's move on.
Hit the intro.
Hit the intro? What
no,
intro?
Just kidding. No.
No. We got to catch up, guys, because we were
get going.
We were off for 1 week. The first week, I believe, January 4th was that Monday, and we didn't release anything on that date because...
Well, we did release something before the new year. We did a bonus episode.
Yeah, but it was a bogus like Jankline one, just because I wanted to, throw a big F you to Rachel and try to catch up on the calls, which we still haven't done, by the way. So let's put a big little chalk on Rachel's side because she's winning right now. So I don't know. She has a lot of points on her side. And then we released the Ralph Garman episode, and we didn't get a chance to catch up on that because we had the great Ralph Garman, and we didn't want to waste anybody's time with our dumb shenanigans. So
what's the real reason why we didn't catch up, though? Come on.
What is the real reason? I don't know. Oh, wait a minute. No, I don't want to bring that up. I don't want to, I don't want to go down that rabbit hole. I don't want Muggs to downward spiral right now. So
I'm just saying it's not Omar. It wasn't Dave.
Okay, go ahead, Dave. If you want to take lead on this, I'm keeping my mouth shut.
No, I'm just saying someone was late and we didn't record it. Catch up. So let's catch up now.
We are off to a fantastic start.
This is what we're doing, huh?
You're the one that brought it up, Dave. Roll with it.
Dave.
Well, someone derailed us. We were started out great with the little girl asking what's inside your butthole.
Shit.
And then this jerk fucking jerks it up.
Okay, so, Okay, so I haven't talked to you guys forever. We're just going to move on. And I want to bring up my New Year's Eve. Now, what's so funny, Muggs?
What did you do?
No, that was funny. You're just gonna move on.
I'm just gonna move on.
Yes, I agree. Go ahead.
Okay, let's just move on. So my New Year's Eve, everybody was under quarantine. Everybody's still under quarantine. God damn it, we've been under quarantine. It's gonna be a year in fucking March, man. This is taking a toll, right? But okay, that's neither here or there. On New Year's Eve, we were just chilling at home, my wife and my kids, and we're gonna splurge on dinner, just have a nice dinner. And we have this one go-to Chinese restaurant. Authentic Chinese restaurant, and we've been there. It's not out of not liking the food. The food is amazing. It's just one of those restaurants that is never top of mind. So that evening, I was scrolling through Yelp, and I'm like, oh, you know what? This place is always awesome. We've had it maybe 3 or 4 times, and it's always so good. It's the real authentic Chinese food places where they speak Chinese half the time, and they don't really understand you. In fact, when I called this place to place my order... dude, I went and I placed my order. I was like, I want some chicken chow mein, I want some orange chicken, and I want some walnut shrimp. And then out of nowhere, she's all, is this Brian? I'm like, what? I'm like, is this Brian? I'm like, no. She's like, oh yeah, some dude named Brian called in, ordered the same thing. I'm like, what? Like, of course people order the same thing. Like, this has never happened to you in the restaurant biz? Like, 2 people never order the same thing? So whatever. So it's New Year's Eve evening, and it's about 4:30. I place my order. They tell me, because I guess there's a lot of people ordering takeout, come around 6:20. Okay, so almost 2 hours later, and the food will be good. Your number is 3. Okay, so I'm like, okay, cool. Now, do you guys ever remember the Chinese food restaurant on Seinfeld?
No soup for you. That guy?
No. This is a soup Nazi guy. That's not the Chinese restaurant. So they went to a Chinese food restaurant, and they kept they kept waiting for their names to be called. But George was waiting for a very important phone call, and George tells the host, that his name is Costanza, right? And so I'm going to play you 2 clips here. Here's the first one.
Let's just eat popcorn or something.
Cartwright?
I can't have popcorn for dinner.
Cartwright!
We have to eat.
Okay, so the dude is yelling, Cartwright! Okay? And of course, nobody named Cartwright was in the building, so the person just hung up. So then this is the following clip.
Excuse me, I'm expecting a call. Costanza?
Yes, I just got a call. I yell, Cartwright! Cartwright! Just like that. Nobody came up, I hang up.
Okay, so keep that in mind with the story I'm about to tell you, okay? Because maybe Chinese restaurants are just in this land of confusion, just this wonderful world of confusion that I've never knew existed before. So I get there at 6:20, and there's one of those social distancing lines, about maybe 10 people, 6 feet apart, and there's also people in their cars in the parking lot. The lady comes out. Keep in mind, my number is 3. The lady comes out. I'm in line. I'm probably, at that point, I'm like 4th in line. The lady finally comes out, and she yells, 11. Okay, 11. So I'm thinking, oh,
Did
crap.
Did you get bingo?
No. No, so I'm thinking, oh, man, maybe my number already got called when I wasn't there. Maybe they're ahead of schedule. So I proceed to, everybody, hey, is it cool if I kind of go in there and just check and see? Nobody's allowed in there. Only one person is allowed in there for COVID protocols.
Pick up your order.
Right.
Yeah.
So I go in there. Everybody's cool. He's like, yeah, go ahead and check on your order. So I go in there. I was like, hey, I just want to let you know that I know you just called number 11. I'm number 3, and I just want to let you know that I'm here. She's like, okay. I'm like, okay, cool. Get back in line. And then she comes out, and then she calls number 8. And I'm like, wait, well, what? And she's like, number 8. I'm like, and then so I talked to this other guy in line, and he's just like, yeah, it's so weird. Like, I'm number 12, and this guy in front of me, they didn't even give him a number. I'm like, what is happening?
All right.
Exactly. So I'm like, okay. So I'm waiting in line, and then she calls number 5, and then I'm not kidding you guys. There's 2 people with the number 5 that were...
What?
Yes.
What?
So, dude, I don't know what kind of system they had going on. So I'm like, man, this is confusing as F. Flash forward an hour. I'm waiting there.
Holy crap.
You're still there.
I'm still there.
And you're in line.
I'm in line, and I'm thinking, what is happening? Are you kidding me? So then finally, they're all number 3. And I'm like, oh, great. But the lady already has the food, and she's taking it out the door. I haven't paid for my food yet. So I'm thinking, what the hell? So this guy hops out of his truck. He's like, oh, I'm number 3. I'm like, what?
What?
I'm like, are you
Was
kidding?
it Brian?
It must have been Brian. It must have been Brian. So then finally, I'm like, so are there 2? What kind of system you guys have going on here? And she's like, oh, don't worry about it. I'm like, I have to worry about it. I've been here for an hour. She's like, okay. So like she was totally dismissive. Just didn't give a shit, right? Nice lady, but just kind of like, I'm busy. I'm trying to get all the orders out, right? And there was only 2 cooks and 2 ladies in there trying to fulfill everybody's order. So I understand their pain, and I'm not the type of guy who is going to get all riled up and all pissed off, especially during COVID times. It's New Year's Eve. I'm kind of trying to get that feeling of, man, a New Year's coming. I don't want to start it off, in a bad way. I don't want to start it off on the wrong foot, I guess. So I wait another 10 minutes, and then finally she's like, all right, number 3. And then she comes over. I'm like, I just want to make sure, am I the right number 3? She's like, yeah, is this your phone number? So then she had my phone number on there. She's like, yeah, that's my order. I'm like, all right, cool. So then she brings out my food, and it turns out that, nope, that was not my food. So I'm there. Now I'm inside, and then she brings out somebody else's order. So then I get shoved aside. Somebody else comes, and then they pay for their food and go. And I'm just like, at this point, I'm like rolling my eyes. I'm like, God, I'm still chill though. I'm still chill because, I'm not in their shoes. They're trying to do the best I can. And I can see the kitchen, and they're hustling, and then they finally bring my food out, and I pay for it. They give me free soup. They give me a bunch of free, free white rice. A bunch of free stuff to kind of make good on it. So I'm like, okay, you know what? That's cool. Thank you very much. They give me a free New Year's calendar. I'm like, all right, that's awesome. Thank you. I get it home. My order's totally wrong.
Jesus.
At what point? Actually, I would just say this.
Yeah.
None of this would have happened if you would have just went to Panda Express, dude.
Oh, dude, the Panda Express is trash compared to this place. This place is so
how
good.
Dare you?
Oh, Panda Express is trash, man.
I will fight you.
This is like
Jay
genuine.
seems to think Dave seems to think like authentic Chinese food is just as the same as Panda Express, which is not true.
Is. Not even close, dude. Not even close, man. No. Yes. So that was my New Year's Eve.
If it was an authentic Chinese place, they wouldn't be serving orange chicken. So there.
What are you talking about?
I'm just saying that. That's an American dish.
Why say that? What makes it not authentic?
Because that's an American dish. Yep.
How do you know that's an American dish?
Well, Dave's long line of Chinese ancestry, obviously.
Yeah. No, seriously.
I don't know, man. I don't know.
Good point. Good argument.
Okay. Wow. This is a very strange episode because that's like, okay, speed bump number 2. Okay. Yeah, okay. Guys, I'm up next.
I'm just taking Muggs' lead, right?
I'm up next, though. Okay. So I have to come. I will come correct by the end of this episode. I will come correct with the speed bump. Okay. I definitely will. So. I definitely will. Because I was like, I was like, man, that really doesn't make sense. But I was like questioning to myself. But I was like, no, it's Dave, so you can't be right. I know he backs Panda Express full on. Like, he totally 100% has her back. But this place is so good, Dave.
It's Chinese, yeah. It's actually really Chinese.
You fucking dumbass. I just looked it up. Of course. Jesus Christ, man. So that was a little bit about my New Year's Eve. And, the other thought I had on New Year's Eve, it's so funny because of all the craziness that has been going on and how shitty of a year 2020 has been. And when it, struck midnight 2021, it was still pretty shitty. It, nothing really improved, obviously, but I think all of us as human beings wanted that hope that things would get a little bit better and, a new year, fresh start. But it's so funny because I don't know if you guys are the type of people that say Happy New Year, but me, for the first 2 weeks, I always say people Happy New Year. I think it's a fun kind of thing to say to kind of engage people, right? For the first 2 weeks. After the 2 weeks, I think it's over. But this year, I think I said it on the first and second, and then I was out. I was like, no, it's not a Happy New Year. It's just a fucking continuation of 2020. Yeah. And by the way, things just keep getting worse. Like, what is happening? Yeah. Oh my
Lord.
I
definitely stopped saying it after the 6th, for sure.
Yeah, just like,
all right, but take 2020 out of this, right? 2021. Like, every year, do you truly believe in this fucking New Year bullshit of like, oh, the calendar's changing, it's a whole new year, this is my year, here's my resolutions, I'm gonna do this. Right?
I listen. I am a guy who kind of like throughout the entire year. Everybody has their ups and downs, and I constantly try to reset. But I think this is a huge reset button. Out of all the reset buttons that I press throughout my life, and trust me, I press reset, a couple of times a year just because sometimes I'm just going down the wrong road. Basically, I had earlier this year, I had to hit a big, in 2020, I had to hit a big reset button because I was, drinking a little bit too much, so, but for this particular thing, New Year's, I do take time to reflect on the year that has been, and if there's anything that it could improve on financially, my health, definitely with my children, I always strive to be a great dad, but sometimes I fall short. You know what? Because I'm human, right? So I definitely take that time to kind of reflect on, what can I do? What can I change? And for me, it's not a huge thing, Dave. Like, I'm not like saying, oh yeah, this is like a huge thing, but I do take time and to kind of reflect and kind of say, you know what? This year I'm going to do this different. This year I have this goal to kind of like, and I've been pretty much doing that my entire life. You don't do that?
Nice. Not really, no.
No? Muggos?
Mm-mm. I try to go into the new year with a new mindset, and of course, all the goals I set for myself, I fail up by like the 3rd day. But calm down, audience, okay? But no, I definitely try. This year was a little weird though because from Thanksgiving on, the start of my COVID spell, and then my mom was in the hospital with COVID over New Year's. So it was just all weird.
Man.
It was just strange.
Can we talk a little bit about the Muggs House of Rona a little bit?
That sounds like a new maze at Universal Hollywood.
The House of Rona.
Muggs House of Rona.
By the way, guys, let's trademark this shit right now. Like, what is scarier than COVID coming back? So this Halloween, there should be a bunch of like COVID-19 mazes. That would be amazing. We got to sell this idea to Universal Studios. The COVID-19 maze,
with like sanitizer. You get the mask is like below the nose. You're like, watch out for that, dude.
Yeah,
you walk through a room. It's an ICU unit, and everybody's coughing.
Yeah, exactly. You know what I mean? There's people out there with like vaccination, like shots. Oh, you want the vaccination? You can't get it. You know what I mean? There's like Dr. Fauci on TV just all the time, just telling you it's going to get worse. Before it gets better, it's going to get worse, you know?
And then the climax is $600 coming your way.
Oh, yeah.
It's been fucking nuts, dude. Like, Mug's House of Rona.
Yeah, well, yeah, let's tell the people. That's why you couldn't record an episode of Janky Town.
A couple episodes.
Yeah, because you were going through this stuff, and man, me and Dave could not fault you one bit. If we were in that situation, there's the last thing we want to do is record a podcast called Janky Town. You know. So you got it, you got better, but then your pops got it, right?
Yeah. So when I literally came down with, like, I felt myself coming down with it on Thanksgiving. It got rapidly worse than that Friday and Saturday. I didn't move out of bed. I had the cold sweats. And then Sunday I woke up and all that, the bad shit was gone, but I still felt like, oh man, I was hit with something, kind of like a sinusy kind of head cold. I lost my taste and smell. And then like the recovery process for the weeks after, like all of December and a little bit into this year, I feel my body kind of still recovering from it. Like it's not the same. You could tell it takes a toll. My dad, when the morning I woke up, that my taste was back. Because I had breakfast. I was like, oh my God, I could taste again. It was like a week and a half I didn't have it. My dad got his test result back. He's like, oh yeah, I'm positive. I'm like, oh fuck.
Now he was more on the asymptomatic side though. He really didn't feel too bad, right? Yeah.
No, he didn't. All he experienced was loss of taste and smell, and it sounded like he had a head cold. That was it. Like, you just sound kind of like nasally. That was it. He didn't get anything else. I mean, I had diarrhea, cold sweats, little dry cough, and it was not fun. So when I woke up to my taste and smell coming back, I was like, yes, all right, things are looking up. I'm gonna make it out of this thing. And then my dad goes, I'm positive. So like for like the whole entire week that week, I'm like, Dad, every day I woke up, Dad, are you okay? You feeling okay?
Yeah.
Like thinking it was gonna get worse. Like, here we go again. So luckily he never experienced anything worse than loss of taste and smell. So for 4 weeks, as we were getting over it, my mom tested negative twice. Twice she tested negative. And then December 23rd, 2 days before Christmas, she started coughing. And I was like, oh, fuck.
But also, let me ask you this, Muggs. You guys obviously took the proper precautions. Was there a dumb move that your dad made or by mistake that he thinks, okay, this is probably how I got it? I know you guys all live in the same house, so it's kind of hard to, self-quarantine and stay away from all the common areas, but you did that as best as you can. But how do you think it got passed to him?
Yeah, I don't think he made any dumb move, and we did, and like I took precaution, they took precaution. I think this shit is just so contagious that if you're going to be living with somebody with it, it's almost inevitable, no matter how much precaution you take.
Wow.
I mean, literally, you have to wrap yourself in one of those hazmat suits,
right,
like they do in the COVID wards in the hospitals. Because if not, I don't think a mask is. And like, I was in my room, with no mask, sleeping, and I was just breathing, and so it could, you never know, it could travel through the vents. I mean, that's what they say. This shit does.
Man, the door might have stopped it. The door's locked. Did you lock your door?
So it's like, there's like cracks under the door too. That's a good point. Like, it could travel. This stuff is so contagious, and they took precautions. So.
Yeah, let me ask you this, Muggs, because this was one of the craziest things that when Papa Muggs had it, I guess because he didn't act so sick, Mama Muggs would still sleep with Papa Muggs.
Yeah,
and
they would bang all night.
They would still sleep in the same bed. But Muggs, like, is that how stubborn your mama is?
My mom. she was born and raised in Brooklyn, New York, and
so
she
she's
was
a tough old biddy.
Pit bull.
Yeah.
Tough old biddy.
Yeah.
And yeah, she's very, I love her to death, but very stubborn. And she, she's one of those people that like, it's not going to happen to me because, I'm tough. But yeah, she continued to, they shared the same bed, but it was weird because like I said, for those 4 weeks where my dad and I had it, she tested negative twice. So and we knew also that she was type O blood. And that is, I guess, is less susceptible to getting coronavirus. So she's like, I haven't gotten it yet. I don't think I'm going to get it. So we kind of all are like, all right, well, like knock wood, she's probably not going to get it because she's, type O negative or whatever the blood type is. So, but on that 23rd, she started coughing and I'm like, oh, Jesus. Like, I was like, all right, just hopefully it's just a regular kind of cold or whatever. And she rapid tested on the day after Christmas. So she had been coughing for 3 days, got tested, and it came back positive.
God damn.
And here's where Mama Muggs was really stubborn. So
no.
She knew she was positive. She was coughing for 3 days already. I said, Mom, don't you think you should probably go to the hospital and maybe kind of nip this in the bud before it gets worse? No, I'm fine. Okay, Mom. You don't sound fine. No, I'm fine. Stop bothering me. I was like,
holy crap.
And I would look at my dad like, Dad, this is not good. Like, and my dad would kind of be like, you can lead a horse to water, but you can't fight City Hall. I'm like, okay, so
how concerned were you, man? Like that must have been so nerve wracking. Your folks are up in age. Yeah.
Oh, Omar, Dave, every time I heard my mom cough, my anxiety level would just go up 3 notches. Like literally at the sound of her coughing, I'd be like, oh my God, this is not good. And finally, a week and a half later, she woke up one morning. She's like, I think I better go to the hospital. I can't breathe.
Oh, a week and a half later?
Yeah. Yeah. So I took her to the hospital about 3 days before the 31st. So let's see, like a week later, and so I took her in, and she was in the hospital for almost 2 weeks on oxygen. Thank God she never went to the ICU. She was just in the COVID ward.
Wow!
So she had the full oxygen mask, and
so is that a ventilator or is that just oxygen?
That's just oxygen.
Oh, okay.
They say once you're put on a ventilator, shit is looking grim. So I was every day. And at this point, while she was in the hospital, I was like, holy crap. Like every scenario went through my head.
Right.
You can't go visit anybody in the COVID ward. You can only talk on the phone. So I was a fucking mess, dude. I was a wreck. I kind of still am. So she was released from the hospital about, what's today? Thursday. She was released 4 days ago as we record this, and she's still not out of the woods. She's at home, still on oxygen. The oxygen has been lowered, so instead of the full oxygen mask, she just has the nasal tubes, which is good. It's it's less. Her amount of oxygen that she's taking in has been lowered. That's also a good sign. But the problem with COVID is whatever ailment you had before you got COVID, after you come out of it, the COVID has just made it 10 times worse. It just attacks your entire body. So she had arthritis in her hip, right? So the last 2 days she was in the hospital, the doctor came in to give her like physical therapy to get her joints moving and her legs moving because she's laying in a bed for fucking 2 weeks. Shit's like getting stiff, and that's funny, Dave, because that's how people actually lose their limbs. They get blood clots because they're just lying there. So they gave her all that stuff to like avoid that. They give you a shot to avoid blood clots, but they still wanted to give her physical therapy, and she got up and she fucking just like, it felt like she thought she pulled her groin.
Oh my God.
But in fact, it was her arthritis had gotten 10 times worse. So now she's lying in a hospital bed in the house. She's moving better today, but I'm still a nervous wreck. Like I've literally like loaded up on Xanax for the past 2 weeks. Like it's no good.
So,
and this whole ordeal has been like a 2-month ordeal starting with me. It's just like not over, it just never ends.
That's crazy, man.
Now, Muggs, let me ask you this. Was this just a diabolical plan by you to take over the house and become a homeowner?
God Damn it, Dave! You found me out. You found me out. You found me out. Yeah. That, and I couldn't bear to listen to my mom bitch about the Dodgers for a whole nother year. Okay.
Well, we're glad she's feeling better, man, and hopefully she fully recovers soon. But she's not positive for the virus anymore, is she? Or
no, she's not positive. I mean, she's not contagious. She still has. Oh, she also had, as a result of this, for coughing for a week before going to the hospital, she developed pneumonia, which then turned into
scary.
Yeah, then that turned into double pneumonia. So that was there was a whole laundry list of just like, oh my God, what's next? And it was crazy being at the hospital, guys. I literally, as I was waiting to pick her up, I had to sneak 2 meals into her because she wasn't eating hospital food, and the doctor was concerned. And normally you're not allowed to sneak in anything. But with doctor authorization, you can sneak in food. And you'd see people coming out of older people or young people coming out, being released of the COVID ward that day, and family members literally embracing. But the day I picked her up, there was a guy who was literally fighting, not physically, verbally, with the security staff because, understandably, so they wouldn't let him in. It wasn't good, whatever it was. He had a relative in there that he couldn't see, and he was losing his shit. This shit is just all bad. It's like numbers are up, as you guys know. It's just COVID has not been fake. I'll tell you that much. And it's fucking, it really makes you put things into perspective.
Well, Omar had a good story and was fun and that was interesting. And then Muggs is a bummer. So hopefully I can turn it around.
Turn it around, Dave.
Yeah. Guys, I want to let you know about a new hobby, a new quarantine hobby I want to attempt.
Masturbation.
No, that's way past. But I want you to guess what it is. So here I'm going to give you 3 options, and you guys guess what's going to be my new hobby for quarantine.
Okay.
I'm going to be a vegetarian.
Fuck no. I will punch you in the face. I will literally go mask up and go punch you in the face if that's it, Dave. I swear to God.
All right.
Okay.
All right. I'm now going to start doing TikToks.
That sounds like a Dave thing. That sounds like a Dave thing. Like maybe he could go do funny, stupid dances. Who knows? Okay.
Dave, I will literally mask up and come punch you in the face if you do TikToks.
All right. Or I'm going to start composting.
Composting, that's a lot of work, and it smells up your house, and he lives in an apartment. If he had like a yard area, then I would maybe say that, but my guess is the TikTok thing. But also Dave doesn't know about TikTok, and I can't
I'll go vegetarian.
You think it's going to go vegetarian, huh?
Yeah, because Dave's
that's not a hobby, though. That's like a lifestyle change. If you're calling that a hobby,
that's a hobby.
You're a dumbass if that's it, Dave. You're literally a dumbass. Here comes another speed bump. Are you a vegetarian? You fuck. Because that's not a hobby. It's more of a lifestyle change, you know?
Yeah.
No, actually, guys, I'm going to try to start composting.
What?
With what yard?
You don't need a yard, dude. That's the thing.
Oh, is this like one of these like weird trash cans that you're gonna get?
You get this bin. Like the past 3 days, I've been searching and doing research on composting bins, what type of worms you need, how much food you could put in a bin, what types of food, newspapers, cardboards, so much stuff, and then what do you do after a compost, and how you spread it out the dirt and churn it and do that. It looks so much fun,
but
I can't wait to begin.
Doesn't it's going to stink up your house?
It doesn't smell.
It doesn't?
It doesn't stink up your house because the worms eat it. The worms eat it all, and it's in a bin. So, what's
the goal of this? Isn't compost like used for like planting, or am I mistaken?
Yes.
Are you going to start gardening, or what's the deal? Or you're just going to sell all this compost that you're going to be making? Like, what's that?
I have this.
Yeah.
Well, the first thing is it's a reduction of trash, right? So you want to reduce your trash output. So
not me. I want to leave. Like I've always said, I say this to my wife. It's like, people talk about your. Is it called a carbon footprint? Or what?
Carbon footprint.
Yeah, so I want to leave as big a carbon footprint on this fucking planet and stamp it. Omar was fucking here. You know what I mean? Everybody, oh no, you got to lessen your carbon. Fuck that. You know what I mean?
Rancho Cucamonga no longer has an ozone, thanks to Omar Khan.
Thank you. Yeah, that guy left quite an impression. He fucked up the ozone. Thank you. You know, I don't care. My kids are going to have to deal with that shit, not me. Let them be the fucking hippies.
So Omar at the beginning of this says, I want to be a better parent. Now he's
not in that respect. Oh, fuck them, you know. So you're going to be composting? Jesus Christ.
Where are you going to put the compost once it's composted?
Yeah, what's the end game?
So I have this little area across from me that has a bunch of trees and stuff, and now we want to start doing a little garden and stuff like that. So that way we'll have some awesome dirt, churn it up, and dig it out and throw it out. So I want to lessen my trash output.
Okay,
so,
Muggs.
There we go.
Let's bet here. Yeah. How long do you think Dave's going to keep up this stupid composting hobby here?
Oh, I got to start it first, though. But that's going to be my new quarantine hobby.
Okay.
So
yeah.
This is going to be fun.
I think he's gonna get all the material, the worms. He's gonna do it. He's going to go to wherever his garden is. He's gonna do it once, and he's gonna realize, holy shit, this is a lot of work.
Yeah, I just put dirt down, and that was it. That was uneventful.
Well, to that point, I did Google and do research on the easiest and most less work efficient way to compost.
So how long does it actually take to get, a bag of compost, like a couple of pounds of compost?
Listen, composting could take anywhere from 1 month to 12 months. So
oh my God!
That. I mean,
what? That sounds terrible. Okay, so I guess we can't really bet on it because it's one of those things that it's eventually he's gonna put all the stuff in there, put the worms in, and he's eventually gonna forget. The worms are just gonna die, and he's gonna be like, "Fuck this! I'm not doing this. This is gonna go in the trash." I think that's what's gonna end up happening. I don't know if it's a month from now or 2 months, but that's what eventually is gonna happen down the road.
Rhonda's gonna get into it and start eating it, and Dave's fuck, it's done. That's it.
That's it. Yeah.
That is seriously weird of you, Dave. Is Krista in on this, or is it just you?
Hell yeah, both of us. We're in on it.
Shut up with your hell yeah. What the fuck?
Oh hell yeah. Oh hell yeah. Hey, shut up, speed bump.
Listen. Composting does not deserve a hell yeah. My lady's in on this composting too, motherfucker. Can't be gangster about composting, Dave.
Bitch, I'm gonna be the gangster compost.
Oh, okay. Oh God.
COMP, yeah, you know me.
Janky Town, hit the ground. We can get the janky
composting.
That's a sound.
What the fuck?
Make your crown go upside down. It's getting janky, the greatest pound for pound. What up, Muggs? What up, Dave? What up, O? What up, James?
Let's start composting.
What up, Dave? What up, O? What up, James? It's getting janky. It's getting janky. It's getting janky. I love it when we jank around. It's getting janky. It's getting janky. It's getting janky. I love it when we jank around. Janky Town.
Yes, thank you for tuning in to, yes, we really have to thank you to tune into this garbage episode. We had
off to a great start.
Ralph Garman on episode 18, which was amazing, and this one is just no bueno, guys. I'm going to go ahead and give us a rating of no stars on this. Can we do that? But yeah, thank you for tuning in. This is Janky Town. You could always email us at jankytown69@gmail.com and always call the Jank line. The number there is 855-JANKY69, and we're going to kick things off. I'm going to play this intro, and Dave says the guy is lined up and he's ready to go, but you just never can tell with the man, the myth, the legend, Doto.
I need some babes! Kevin Bean, there's one thing I forgot to tell you, Kevin Bean. I need a woman. Woo! I need a woman! I was in Vietnam! I definitely need a Korean woman. My first memory is I just love the buffets in Las Vegas. I love the flan. It has a lot of sugar. Life's a box of chocolate, Bean.
Did you get her phone number?
Yeah.
Have you called her?
Yeah, I called and she changed her number.
How about that?
Why'd you tuck away some knives behind an air conditioner vent in a nondescript bag? No, seriously.
That's not mine, man. I drank your milkshake. Well, I don't yeah, I'm sorry. Why not, Bean? This is America. Woo!
And now the further adventures of Doto, International Man of Mystery, man. Yeah.
We have him?
Well, we'll see. We're going to dial and smile here. Hopefully he picks up.
He must be.
Hello, who's Dave? What's up? What's up, man? It's me.
Hey, Doto.
Hey,
What's up,
Doto.
Dave?
It's me, Dave, and I'm here with Omar and Beer Mug from Janky Town, man. How's it going?
Perfect, man. Good, man. Happy New Year's, guys. Hey, I was at
Happy New Year,
Clovis. I was at Yosemite.
You have the Clovis?
No, I was at Yosemite a couple weeks ago.
Oh, whoa, hold on, Mugs. Which one are you, Doe? You were in Clovis, and then you went to Yosemite.
Yes, but I didn't see too many. I didn't see too many girls there, man. At Clovis.
How far is Clovis from Yosemite?
It's about 2 hours.
Oh, okay. And where did you stay in Clovis that you were looking for girls?
I was staying next, like maybe about 2 or 3 miles from Fresno State University, around that area.
Oh, so did you go to Clovis just for girls?
Nope. The reason why we stayed at Clovis is because my parents, my sister and I, they decided to go to Yosemite, so we stayed at Clovis. Because a lot of hotels are closed up, man, because of the pandemic.
The what?
A lot of hotels are not open because of the pandemic.
Wait, the what? The what?
A lot of hotels are not opening because of the virus.
Oh, okay. It's a pandemic?
Yes.
Oh, okay.
Yeah.
Could you say pandemic one more time?
The pandemic. Definitely a good place to practice karate, man. Cobra Kai.
Wait, so you went to Yosemite to practice some karate, Cobra Kai?
No. I just went to Yosemite just for the fun, just to hang out, just enjoy the weather. But what I'm saying, Yosemite is definitely a good place to practice martial arts on the weekends if instructors are conducting seminars.
Yeah, only on the weekends. It wouldn't be good to practice karate, Cobra Kai on the weekdays.
Hey! Guess what? I already watched season 3 Cobra Kai, man. Johnny Lawrence.
So did Dave. He said it was amazing.
I saw it in 2 days, man. Yeah.
Hey, man! I saw 1, 2, 3, man. So I saw pretty good. At least the good point, he returned to Okinawa and see his former girlfriend. Kumiko and the guy Chozan that he kicked his ass. You remember back in 1986.
Oh, yeah. Hey,
I remember.
And part 2.
Doto, do you practice any of the martial arts?
Tung Sudo.
Tung
Sudo.
Oh,
South Korean. Style. Right, the South Korean martial art. Am I right?
Yes. Yeah.
How do they? Are you? Do they have a belt system? I'm not familiar with that martial art. Like what belt are you?
They have a belt system. They go from white belt to first degree black belt, and from first degree they go all the way to 10th degree.
Wow. What are you?
Wait,
you at?
So you go from white to black like that?
No, first you go white, yellow, orange, blue, purple, 2-stripe greens, 3-stripe browns, and first degree black.
Oh, it's the color of the rainbow. Skittles.
Yes.
What belt are you at?
When I was practicing, I was about 2nd degree brown.
Oh, wow! I like that. Yeah, I like the brown belt.
But does it make sense?
You could throw some hands, huh, Doe?
Yeah. Does it make sense or don't make sense? I guess a long time ago, one of the instructors said, "Don't worry too much about the belt. Just worry about your techniques and you move because anybody can put on a belt to say they're good, right?"
Yeah, it's true.
Yeah.
Hey, Doe, how have you been dealing with the pandemic and quarantine? What's been keeping you busy?
Most of the time, I stay home, watch movies, watch The Karate Kid, and also watch Steven Seagal. Oh,
Steven Seagal, yeah, he's the best.
Oh, yeah.
Hey, are you watching any pornographic videos?
Yeah, maybe once in a while I do watch Playboy. Is it okay with you guys?
Oh, no. No way. No. Fuck Playboy, dude. I'm talking about you got to go on RedTube.com or Pornhub. Like, Playboy tries to class it up. No, we need that hardcore dirty stuff.
One of my Christian pastors watching Playboy. What does it tell you? He's a religious guy, but he's watching those movies.
He means he appreciates the women, man. It's all right. You know, they're all God's creatures.
Yeah, but guess what? He got busted and he's in jail for a couple years because people complained that he's molesting kids.
Oh, wow.
I'm not sure if it's true or not, but he's no longer able to be a pastor there. That's all. Sorry about that, man. I shouldn't talk about that.
No.
Hey,
don't worry. He's not a friend of mine. I'm not around people like that. I'm just to be honest.
Good.
Hey,
Joe, how bummed are you that all the buffets have been closed due to the pandemic?
You know what? I'm kind of bummed, man. But I'm kind of bummed, and plus a lot of workout places close out too. So hopefully, once when the vaccine become available, man, things should get back to normal, right?
I hope so, because you know why I'm personally bummed. Soup Plantation was like one of my favorite buffet salad spots.
Really?
Forever.
Yeah,
because perfect, man. Because a lot of Soup Plantation, man, closing up, man. I don't see a lot of hometown buffet or Soup Plantation. It's all out of business because of this virus.
Hey, Doto, what's the number one thing that you want to do after Corona is done and over with? Like, do you want to go watch a movie, go to a concert? Like, what does in the world of Doto? What do you want to do? Number one.
I like to set up my own podcast and maybe go to, maybe do some stand up comedy.
Are you going to bring back your character Bobto? Or
yes, sir. Maybe we can go to Clovis to interview some girls.
Whoa!
Were you gonna go all the way over there? I mean, there's girls in L.A. and wherever you live, Westminster.
Yeah, I'm just joking. Yeah, maybe Huntington Beach. So my goal is maybe after the when the virus is over, maybe we can explore to do other things, other avenues.
I agree. Hey, dude, you hit
what
me
type
up.
what type of podcast do you want to do, Doe?
You know, I need to brainstorm and maybe come up with a topic. I just need to figure it out.
Yes, you need to.
Maybe I like to talk about travel, or buffet, or maybe politics.
Oh. No, not politics. Don't do politics.
What do you think about politics, Muggs? Doto. Sorry, dude. I just insulted Muggs. I just insulted Muggs so bad. Hey, what is your feeling on the current state of our government, Doto?
Yeah, let me don't make fun of me on my hey. Let me tell what I think. Hey, if the Roman Empire, if the Roman Empire used to be the king of the society, if they could, if they're declining, why can't the U.S. right? Because I know that Roman Empire leaders come and go, right?
Yep.
Okay.
Yeah.
But hopefully in our lifetime, America should still be the best in our lifetime, right? Within 100 years, just to be honest, you know.
Yeah.
Okay. I'm kind of speechless. Okay. You have to kind of, I think, brush up on your political speak, because I don't think that's going to work for your podcast if you do choose that avenue. But
yes.
I think you're a relatively funny guy. Tell us a couple of jokes, man, because, man, back in the Bobto days, we were huge fans.
Yeah, because I was just doing a Ross Perot speech on behalf of the American people.
What the fuck?
I did a Ross Perot speech in the past.
No, I know. You think that's funny? Doe?
What?
We're looking for a joke.
Do you think that if you were just to read a speech from Ross Perot, do you think that would be funny?
Possibly, but I haven't done it for a long time. But I can refresh that.
Okay, you know what? Maybe I will be pleasantly surprised. Go ahead and hit do your Ross Perot chunk.
On behalf of the American people, the reason why I'm here today is because I'm talking about the economy sucks. We need everybody's homeless. We need to put people back to work. So please vote for me. As long as you vote for me, everybody's minimum wage is going up, and nobody will be unemployed.
Yeah! USA!
Nobody would be unemployed, and then everybody would have something like the universal basic income.
Are you still going with that?
Yeah, maybe. Hey, it's about time. We need to implement some part of the European system, right? The European system of government, right? Why not? Every system has good points and bad points.
That's true.
Hey, Doe.
Cool.
What other jokes do you have? I don't know if that Ross Perot chunk won me over. I want, a good zinger. Remember that time you were at the Comedy Store and Don Barris hosted that event, and you had a lot of one zingers that Mike Catherwood wrote for you?
Yeah, I don't remember that part, but that was back in maybe March of 2005.
You don't remember Don Barris hitting you with the microphone on stage over and over again? You blocked that out of your memory? That was one of the funniest things ever.
Hey, was that intentionally, or was that part of the game?
It's definitely part of the act. Everybody was having fun. It was a good time. Yeah, for sure.
Remember that, yeah.
No, it wasn't anything against you. Don was just trying to be funny, for sure.
I know. Yeah,
okay,
I remember that.
So let's guys, do you guys have any other questions for our man Doe before we close it out here with the big final joke?
We just want to hear one joke. One joke. That's not Ross Perot.
Hey, you know what? Maybe I can interview Dana LaRusso and Johnny Lawrence, man.
Oh, yeah.
Cobra Kai.
Oh, you know what?
I can interview Sensei John Kreese and Terry Silver, the villain. Yeah.
Absolutely.
Hey, Mr. Dana LaRusso, this is Doto.
Okay. Hold on. Beer Mug will play Danny LaRusso, and you go ahead and interview Beer Mug as Danny LaRusso.
Perfect.
Okay.
Let's get going, man. Let's do it.
Okay.
All right.
Go ahead.
Right.
Go ahead and introduce yourself. Sorry, Doto, and
damn it, Omar.
And then introduce Danny LaRusso. Go ahead, Doto.
Hi, this
Ralph
is
Macchio.
Hi, Dana LaRusso. This is Mr. Doto from CBS. How's it going, Mr. Russo? And I just like to know what is your brief history with Mr. Miyagi back in 1984.
Oh, Mr. Miyagi took me in after he realized I was a troubled teen. Living in Reseda was very tough. It's just me and my mom.
I know all about Reseda. Maybe I can live there too, man. Because I almost went to school at Cal State Northridge.
Oh yeah. I know a lot of people over at Cal State Northridge, but Johnny Lawrence. He's a piece of shit. That guy. I'm telling you.
Yeah, I know. Back in 1984, that guy. It was he thinks he's hotshot because I think he's an okay guy, but he just got damn fucking brainwashed by Sensei John Kreese.
Yeah,
Sorry
John Kreese, man.
But
did you hear?
Yeah,
did you hear John Kreese has Koala Kai now though?
Yeah, because I know that he has Cobra Kai because
no Koala Kai.
I'm not sure about that.
Yeah, show mercy is their slogan.
No, I'll tell you, their slogan is enemies that deserve no mercy. What is the problem, Mr. Lawrence? You remember that when Johnny when Miyagi
yeah, that's Cobra Kai. Cobra Kai. I'm talking about Koala Kai.
I'm not sure that does that school still exist there, or is that history? Because if I was to drive by there.
Yeah. Well, hey, Doe, it's been great talking to you. If you ever want to learn the crane kick, I got it down. So
perfect, man. Let's practice, man. Miyagi, though.
Yeah, absolutely. I think he died though, unfortunately.
Yeah. But he was a good. The guy was very highly respected in the martial art. I do respect what he teaches and the style that he does. Just to be honest, he's a pretty cool guy.
Yeah, still great.
Cool, man.
Hey, Doto. You know what? That was not too bad, man. Not too bad. I think if you want to go just start a podcast where you just interview folks, I think you'd be great.
Hey, let's start up a Cobra Kai school, man. Get Dr. Drew involved.
Why would Dr. Drew want to start up a Cobra Kai school?
Yeah, because I thought in Cobra Kai we can make some money, man. Like open up maybe 5 or 10 schools, and then.
Oh yeah, just 5 or 10, all just really quickly. Let's just whip that up. You know what? I'm gonna get started on that, and you know what? Why stop at 10? I mean, let's just do 50. I think 50 is a good number.
Perfect.
Okay, we'll do 50,
money,
and you're gonna front the money, right, Doe?
Well, let me front the money. I thought you could front. I thought we all could front the money, and then. Maybe
how much money? How much money do you have, Doe? Because I'm really interested in investing in this. I think it's a huge opportunity. Cobra Kai is super huge right now, so I think if a lot of karate schools called Cobra Kai opened up, I think it would be a huge success. How much money can I put you down for, dude? Right now.
Who are we going to hire to teach martial arts, man? We
Steven Seagal.
Steven Seagal.
Yeah, he's not doing anything. We get Steven Seagal, and how much money, dude, can you commit today to starting this new venture with Janky Town, Dr. Drew, and Steven Seagal?
Maybe 50 to 100,000.
How much?
50 to 100,000.
50 to 100,000. That's a lot of money, man. Okay, so I'm going to put you down for $100,000 to start the new Cobra Kai school. It's going to be a chain, and we're going to have Steven Seagal doing all his moves and stuff. What's your favorite Steven Seagal movie?
Back in 1990, Hard to Kill.
You kind of had a brain synapse there, huh?
Yeah,
it was.
back in 1990. Remember when that senator effed him up, and then he took revenge 7 years later, and that senator went to federal prison.
Hey,
all right, Muggs. Well, we're.
Why are you calling Doto Muggs?
Hey, Doto. What? Hey, Doto. Have you? I know you were flying to. Was it China or where was your dad doing a bunch of business before?
He was doing business in Nam.
Oh, in Nam. Yeah. When's the last time you've been in Nam?
4 years ago.
How are the ladies in Nam?
Some of them are pretty bitches, man. They have.
Wait. Did you just say some of them are pretty bitches?
Yeah. Sorry.
Hey, I don't think that's proper talk, man. They're respectful ladies, and you're calling them bitches. Like, hey, yeah, some of them are pretty bitches, man. Are you a thug? Are you a thug? No. Are you a thug? Are you a pimp? Because that's like pimp talk, man. I don't know, man. You go, yeah, some of them are pretty bitches. They work for me, and then my dad. Does your dad fly over there, and does he have brothels over there, and then he has a bunch of prostitutes, and they're just like you bang one after another, and you call them all pretty bitches? No. Is that how you sweet talk them?
Nope.
Okay.
All right.
Doe.
All right, Doe. Well,
So
the podcasting will work, I think, if you interview people. That's better than the politics or the comedy.
Perfect.
So,
let's talk to the guys about Cobra Kai. Talk to Kevin about it. See what he says, man.
Yeah.
Kevin's dead, dude.
Kevin's a pretty bitch, right?
No, I don't know Kevin too well. Kevin seems fine to me. I just haven't talked to Kevin.
No. But you could call him a pretty bitch. I think he's pretty hot. He's a pretty bitch, right?
Maybe we can get Bean to invest in Cobra Kai.
Oh, Bean's definitely a pretty bitch, right?
Cobra Kai never dies.
Never.
Right on, Doe.
What about the pretty bitches? Do they die?
I'm not sure. It depends.
Oh, okay. All right, Doe. Good.
All right, man.
Catching up in quotes, because I don't know what we accomplished with this phone call, but it was really weird. And all right, man. We'll catch up in another year or so. I don't know. But yeah, we'll definitely touch base with Drew and Kevin and Bean about the Cobra Kai school. We'll get Steven Seagal on the line and just wire us $100,000 and we'll be all set to go. How's that?
Cool, man. Cool.
Okay.
Yeah.
All right. Bye.
Cool.
See you, Doe.
Bye, Muggs.
That was a weird ass call. Did he get more weird? Did he get weirder?
Slightly.
He got a little. So here, let me read. Let me read you this text that I got while he was just about to. We're calling him, and I felt bad for the dude. And he's like, "Hey, are we talking? I was terminated, waiting for you guys at 6:30 5 minutes ago."
Oh. Terminated from his job?
Yes.
Oh.
Well, I'm sure it was just the CSC security job, but oh man, that sucks. Poor Doe.
That's why he wants to start Cobra Kai so bad. He doesn't have a job.
Can you imagine that guy being security anywhere? He has either
Capital Navy.
He's got. Dave made it funny. That was good.
Nice.
You know what? That you made up for your fucking speed bump earlier on, dude. Okay, so
right on. Woohoo!
Beer Mug has still not made up for his, but he still got time. And then I still have to do my speed bump. Okay, I still got to deliver a speed bump really strong. I had a brain synapse, but I still that doesn't count. I have to literally bring the podcast to a grinding halt for it to count, right?
I don't know, but can we recap how Muggs was in character and then just dropped out of it?
Well, with Doe, it really doesn't matter, you know?
It doesn't at all.
You know what I mean? It was like,
I could have taken that anywhere.
I saw Muggs, he was trying to get into character, and it's like Doe would just, just mid-sentence, like, no, I got to say something. Oh my god!
Hey, give me 1 sec. I got to go help my dad with something.
Okay.
I will be literally back in a second.
Yeah. You gotta put his dick into Mama Muggs.
Jesus.
I'm leaving that
in. Oh my god, we're vulgar with Doto calling women bitches and. Like,
at least he said pretty bitches. He didn't just say
pretty bitches.
Yeah. Pretty bitches. That took me by surprise, Dave. Him saying pretty bitches.
And then he cursed too, right? Like he said like shit or
something like
fuck
that
or something.
Oh fuck.
So how is Papa Muggs?
Rough, dude.
He's fucking Mama Muggs rough. I just told everybody.
Jesus, dude.
I just told everybody that he had to go help Papa Muggs put his dick into Mama Muggs. Is that not the case?
Wow. Come on. No more.
Hey, cool. You know what, Muggs? I don't know if Sean McVay lives there anymore, or if he could call him. But what happened? The Rams are in Ram's house, and they're doing really good, right? What's happening there, Dave? Catch me up. I'm not sports smart.
You're not sports smart. Well, first of all, are you a Lakers or a Clippers fan, Omar?
So I was gonna start watching the NBA, and on December 22nd, the Clippers were playing the Lakers, and I told everybody that I was gonna make my decision according to that game, not based on performance, just based on my gut and dumb little things that I would read into the game, right?
Yeah, just things that interest you for a team, not necessarily how what the result was, but you took a look at both teams and you were going to make a decision.
So, Dave, that's where the problem arose, because I
didn't see the game.
So I didn't know that these things were on TNT, and I cut the cable. Like, I don't have cable. Like, I cut the cord, guys. So I wasn't able to watch the games. And so my buddy Robert, he's a huge fan of the podcast Janky Town, and he sent me this.
Yeah. What a dick.
Okay, wait, whoa. Now,
that's not fair.
Hold on. With that said, I do find watching sports now that we're in quarantine and I've had more time.
By the way, no one can see what it is that we were all excited about.
That's right. I forgot. Oh, yeah. So I'm holding up a Lakers hat. So my buddy got me a Lakers hat, and it looks pretty spiffy. And so he wanted to obviously sway my decision. And I will say that it did a little bit. For a little bit, I was like, oh man, maybe I should just go Lakers, because that would be really stupid. But I don't want to be that guy. I really want to give both teams a fair shot. So what I'm going to do is my buddy knows this app where I could get it onto my Fire Stick and pay like $10 a month or something like that. And then I could start watching live games that are on TNT. Wow. Yeah. So I'm waiting for that. So I got to get the information for him. So wait,
do I got to send you a Clippers hat?
Yeah, I think you do, so I could do that.
Yeah, because that whole thing. You have to do the hat. Yeah. I'm going to send you a hat then.
So decision TBD, because I want to give both teams a fair shake. And I really did like the feeling of watching the Dodgers and being invested, because I've never really felt that way before. It was like, at that point, I was just, I wasn't a fan. I was just kind of, what do you call somebody who just started... A spectator.
Casual watcher.
There you go. That's what I was, So, but then I started getting invested, and then, watching Mookie Betts, and then, coronavirus beard guy, it was good times, So I did, there's Muggs with his Dodgers mask, representing.
This is not Muggs. This is not Muggs. Hold on. It's good that you're TBD on your basketball team, but what about your football team?
Oh, football? Sean McVay? Is that you?
Yeah.
Oh,
You're not going to become a Chargers fan, are you?
You know what? I watch football in a weird thing. So when I watch a football game, if the Falcons are playing, I root for the Falcons because Dave. If I'm watching like the Phillies play somebody, I'll root for the Phillies. The Eagles because Ralph. So I'm like that kind of fan. But Chargers versus Rams. I'm gonna say I would probably root for. I would root for the Rams just because I love the way you are. But man, you don't sound like yourself, Sean. You seem a little subdued right now. Oh, Dave, is it because he has his mask on? It's his muzzle. His mask is his muzzle.
Take my mask off?
Dude, yeah. If you please...
you're in a safe space. You know,
Is there anybody around you?
Already has the corona, so it's it's all good.
Oh, Mama Muggs is in the hospital bed right now with Papa Muggs, but I think they're not contagious anymore. I guess I could take my mask off.
Okay, take it off, dude.
Fuck yeah, Omar. That's right. You're going to be a Rams fan, aren't you?
You know what, dude?
I'm a fucking Chargers fan.
I think.
Although they almost kicked our ass 1 week, a couple weeks ago, but Actually, we didn't even play him this season, so I don't know what I'm talking about.
Sean, you're not a very good coach if you don't have that information at your fingertips, man.
What do you mean I'm not a very good coach? We just beat the Seahawks in the wild card round. Why are you coming at me, Omar?
I'm just saying that a little bit of information that you didn't play a team this year, I think a head coach, would have known that.
Yeah. I got all information I need. I know that Dave's Falcons suck dick, okay? They're terrible.
That is true. That was true.
Okay, so this last Saturday was the first round of the playoffs, if I'm not mistaken, right?
Yeah, you are correct, Omar. That was a wild card round. We beat Pete Carroll's Seahawks, and we're moving on to the divisional round to face the Green Bay Packers and Aaron Rodgers.
How do you guys think you guys are going to do?
Well, Aaron Rodgers, Devontae Adams, that's a tough matchup. They might fucking slaughter us out there. But we're going to go out there and leave it out on the field. And, I'm going to be wearing my mask. My hair will be all gelled up. It's going to be a good time.
You do wear a lot of gel.
Now, Sean, are you concerned with the cold and Jared Goff's metal thumbs?
No, I think that's going to work with us. I grew up in a sub-zero climate of San Diego, California, and I don't even know where I grew up, to be honest. But Jared Goff's metal thumb, no problem. No problem. I think metal works better in cold, if I'm not mistaken. Just don't put your tongue on it.
Jared Goff's metal thumb, by the way, great band name.
Great band. I saw him at the Trube last night. No, I didn't because everything shut down.
Now, Sean, the week leading up to the second week of playoffs, is there a special kind of routine you guys got going with the team? Like, what? I know it's hard because it's COVID times. Like, how are you doing to prep? Like, are you doing those weird ass Zoom meetings? And how's that going for you? Is it really strange right now?
Yeah, we got 10 Zoom meetings a day, and then Aaron Donald and Cooper Kupp come over and they rub hot oil all over my back. Because if you've seen my muscles on the sideline, they are fucking ripped.
You're jacked, man. You're jacked.
I'm jacked, man. And the guy whose job it is to keep me from running onto the field, he also butters my nipples, so my front is looking as good as my back.
Hey, I know Mama Muggs has been in the hospital, and you're used to tapping that ass. Has it been hard? Has it been hard? Not tapping it. Not hitting that sweet ass.
Come on.
How dare you talk about Mama Muggs like that? She is a sweet, sweet lady. She's like my grandma, Omar. So for you to suggest something otherwise is sick.
Ah, man, but listen. But she's still like a...
All right, I think I see Beer Mug coming. You better put your mask. You better put your mask on. Yeah. Good luck on Saturday.
But anyway,
good luck this past weekend, I should say.
Yeah.
So,
hey, Sean, just one last question, dude. One last question, dude. Does Mama Mug swallow?
Oh, jeez.
Anyway, I got to get out of here. We got to go prep for Green Bay. Let me put my mask on.
So she just spits it in your hair, and that's not hair gel. It's actually your jizz that you're using for your hair. It's actually jizz.
What if he's like Peter North and it just flies everywhere?
You guys are out of control.
He's like the decorator.
It's like examine yourselves in your podcast you're putting on. I got to go.
All right, Sean.
All right,
Sean. Good talking to you, man. If you guys win this weekend, can we talk to you next week?
Yeah, if we win, but we might get our asses kicked. I don't know.
Man, I hate when the fucking mask is on Sean. His whole demeanor changes. He's all proper and take that.
Thanks.
Oh,
coming in.
All right.
He left.
Wow.
Oh, damn.
Hey, man, have you seen his cock mugs?
Weirded out when he left. What did you say?
Oh, I was just asking if Mama Mug spits or swallows.
What?
You know me, dude. I'm a sexual deviant, man.
He did ask for butter when he left, though. I don't know why.
He's gonna go butter his nipples, man.
What?
That's what he does, man.
Weird.
He wants he doesn't care about his entire pecs being shiny. He's just really worried about his nipple areola area. He just wants that really shiny. Yeah, it's really bizarre.
What is going on now, dude?
What does that have to do with coaching football?
Listen, dude, the guy's a weird cat, man. He's got weird kinks, dude. Is what I'm saying.
All right, it's time to take a Janksa's grievance that was filed to us by emailing jankytown69@gmail.com. And this one comes from Garrett. Hello, Jankytown team. Well, let's be honest. I mean Omar and maybe Dave, because we all know Muggs doesn't do shit for the show except bring terrible stories that he isn't able to convey properly.
Wow.
All right. So that was the start of it. And let's talk to Garrett, because I want him to tell us what his actual grievance is.
Okay, first of all, let's play the production. It's the Grievance Corner.
Grievance Corner.
We haven't done it in a while, man. So
all right.
So all right, let's play it. Let's play the intro.
That was it. It's the Grievance Corner.
Is that what we're calling it?
Well, that's what we've been calling it. What the hell's wrong with you, Dave? Are you on Jankytown, or
it's been a while.
Are you on another podcast? Muggs, what's happening here?
This guy has a problem with me? Really?
Yeah, exactly.
Wait, hold on. Is Garrett there?
He's here.
Yeah, I'm right here.
All right, Garrett. So can you tell us the grievance and what you emailed us? Because I think you can do a little better job than I can of conveying what you want to get across.
We all can think that, Dave. We all think that.
I was going to say that's setting the bar pretty low, Dave, but I think I could try to
match. Yeah, come on. You could do your 4% better. Come on.
Well, here's the thing. You know, I've been a long-time listener, Kevin and Bean, B-Team, now Jankytown citizen. And I know you guys are putting on a good podcast, and you're working really hard to make sure that you grow this thing. And so every time you guys post something, or every time I send a message to either to you, Dave, or to you, Omar, I get a response from you guys each and every time, which is great because you're trying to build your brand, right?
Yeah.
But then there's Muggs. Muggs. I have sent Muggs multiple messages, just trying to be friendly, say hi, you know, how's it going? Hey, I'm glad you're feeling better. Thanks for not dying, you know, stop ruining the podcast, things like that. I send him all kinds of messages. And the dude has never once so much as even acknowledged that I exist. So is he just too good for us Janksters, or what's going on there? That's my grievance, guys.
Yeah, Muggs, you have a long history of just ignoring our listeners. Like, and
wait a minute.
No, wait a minute. He's right. But
called out, son.
Okay, but go ahead and defend yourself or accept the scorn. By the way, but we want to know why, because it is happening.
Number one, I don't want to be that guy. Makes me. That makes me feel
way too late.
That makes me feel awful. There's nothing that I hate more than neglecting people who put in time to listen to us. But I have to ask a couple questions, Garrett. Where are you sending these emails, or where are you trying to get in contact with me?
Well, you know, back in the day, there was some email that was sent to the station. There's Instagram, or as the young kids call it, the gram. I tried to ask you to add you as a friend on Facebook, because, you know, I'm old and I use that platform still. You never responded to that friend request. Shit, even Kevin Ryder accepted my friend request, but you couldn't do it, man.
Don't pick up your phone now. Don't do that.
Which Facebook, to my actual name, or the beer mug one, which it automatically made for me, which is kind of weird. Which one did you...
No. Listen, Facebook says you may know this person because you have mutual friends. It's funny, I got this guy on this guy on Facebook called Omar that I'm friends with. And so it's suggesting I may know this Johnny Kantrowe guy. So I tried to add him as a friend.
Okay, hold on, Dave.
What does it matter?
Exactly. Thank
matter?
you, Dave. Thank you.
Yeah, what does it matter where he's sending to? He's sending you stuff, and I'm sure other Janksters are sending you shit, and you are just ignoring them. And you know what? You fucking ignore us too. So what the fuck, man? What's wrong with you? Why can't you just pick up the fucking phone and say hello, or double tap so like that message? Yeah. Do something to interact with the fans. Do something, man.
Look. I try.
You don't try at all.
Look,
by the way, no, you don't.
I do.
No, you don't. You don't even do an LOL. And by the way, when like a listener like Garrett or Adam, whenever they send us, they're sending us actual content too through these like DMs and stuff. So I appreciate that. And by the way, they're taking time out of their day just to say, you know what, we love that thing was funny, or that Ralph interview was funny. What is preventing you from just typing a quick LOL or thanks, I appreciate it, tell a friend, to help us grow this thing? Like Garrett said, that would actually do us a tremendous deal of good, man.
I got a little bit of a backlog, and it's
a
just
little bit of a backlog. Yeah. What are you talking about?
There's a lot of messages that I have not checked yet that are still pending, and I haven't gotten to them.
Why? Why are you not checking them?
I'm just really busy, guys.
You barely started working on Stryker and Klein like 3 days ago. Prior to that, you were unemployed. You were working like 3 hours a week.
But I had COVID.
Listen, you were in bed all that time. Mugs.
Look, okay.
Hold on. Garrett. So what, as a listener, what response makes you feel good and makes you will a simple beer mug like this message, would that make you feel better? All right, cool, I was seen. Or do you want an actual physical response of hey, Garrett, good to hear from you, or ha ha ha, or whatever, LOL, like Omar writes. What do you want from mugs?
Well, from mugs, because we are talking about mugs, a simple like of the message is all I'm asking for, man. Because I don't want to set the bar too high for him. I don't want to make it too difficult, right? Mugs, just double tap that thing and say like. That's all you got to do, and then we're all happy about it because we know you're paying attention to us, the Janksters.
And by the way, Muggs, that's how the social media works. It's not a one-sided thing. It's two-sided.
I know that.
No, you don't. Obviously, you fuck.
I do.
Then double tap it, bitch. Literally, listen, go back until the start of Janky Town, and then prior to that, delete all those fucking messages, because I don't care about those. I want the Janky Town promotion, so I only care about that. So just go back.
Muggs, here's what you need to do right now. Right now, you go in Instagram, you search Garrett, you see his message, and you just fucking double tap it. That's all you need to do. And we want to hear the double tap. Garrett, will that suffice?
Garrett,
that would make my entire week.
Okay, I'm going to do that right now, but I also want to apologize because, like I said, I do have a backlog, and it takes me a little bit long. Bit long.
No time. You are putting no time into this because you're not going through any messages, Mugs. What are you trying to say here?
You're getting called, dude.
I might not be as efficient to getting to my messages.
Not efficient. No efficiency going on here. There's negative efficiency going on, Mugs. Just say, So should people even contact you or attempt to contact you? Are you going to start?
Yes. Look, okay, if you ask most of my people who follow me, I do respond. It's just the one
to Garrett. Just not to Garrett.
Hold on. Do you have something against Garrett? By the way, I think he might have a vendetta against Garrett because we brought him in as Beer Mug 2.0 on an episode, and people raved about his performance on that episode. It was a B-Team episode. Are you jealous of Beer Mug 2.0?
No.
You should be, because he's your backup, and I think the next time you're not able to make it, we're going to bring him in, and then we're going to take a vote Survivor style, and Beer Mug will be voted out, and we're going to be like, you know what, the tribe has spoken, boom, the Beer Mug flame is out.
Look, I'm not proud to be hearing this grievance right now. Okay, I feel
proud of you at all.
But I'm trying to explain, it's not just me totally neglecting it. The thing with Instagram and Facebook
is that they make it too easy to respond?
No.
Just too convenient?
Because, like I said, the backlog is humongous, and I am not as efficient in getting to the new requests as I should be. And I do need to improve on that.
You're not the fucking COVID test fucking results, dude. They're getting backlogged.
Can I just point something out real quick?
Yeah.
Go for it, dude.
I just went back and looked at my message history on Instagram. And the very first time I reached out to Beer Mug was September 1st, 2019. So if you've got a backlog going back to September of 2019, you got some other issues going on. Seriously.
When you go on the gram, does it tell you how many messages you have? Does it tell you that number? Or is it just a list?
Yeah.
How many do you have?
And I get overwhelmed by that number.
Oh, you're so popular. I'm sorry that your fans are so adoring that they message you left and right. But you're like, oh, no, my fans, I don't have time for my fans. I don't even want to respond.
No, it's not like that.
Yeah, right.
Don't make it like that. It's not like that.
Then how is it? You just don't care about your fans.
No, I'm a procrastinator. That's what it is.
Garrett, do you feel that he cares about you?
I got to be honest, man. I'm kind of tearing up right now. I just don't feel like Muggs cares at all about me. I mean, if I was the host of a podcast and had this many people that were listening, I would take the time to respond to every single person. So, Janksters, if you want to reach out to me, Garrett Bundy on the gram, I will respond to every single one of you, unlike beer.
Passes along the beer mug.
Oh, man. Yeah, exactly. Oh,
yeah.
Dude. All right, Muggs, but seriously, Muggs, will you try and do better and be better?
Which Garrett Bundy is it? Because
you have so many fans. Is it Garrett Bundy? No. Oh, sorry, dude.
There's
my God.
4 Garrett Bundys that I'm looking at right now.
Doesn't matter. They just contacted you, man.
One. I want to contact the right one on the phone right now.
So the other Garrett Bundys.
Yeah. Which one?
I'm the good-looking one.
The good-looking. Okay, what's your? Oh, is it? Are you with a attractive-looking female?
Just pick one, and then
pick one. I want to respond to the right one. What do you mean?
So the other ones don't matter. Is that what you're saying?
I don't. What's your handle?
Garrett Bundy. All one word.
Oh, all one word. Okay, are you?
Spell it for you, Muggs.
Okay. Is it? I got it. I know how to spell Garrett.
Do you have brain damage,
father,
Muggs?
stepfather, husband, magician, computer?
Yeah. That's the one.
That's one. Okay. Okay, I just followed you back.
You don't have to follow him. Just say hello.
No, I'm going to go all out here. And now...
He's probably going to mute him, by the way. It's like, yeah, I'll follow, but mute you. He's that type of guy.
You think Muggs knows how to mute people?
Holy shit. Holy fuck. He's been trying to send me messages since March 2019. I apologize.
Oh, my God. Dude, Muggs.
I just double tapped his LOL.
Guys, I got a liked message from Beer Mug.
Yay!
Send me a screenshot of that.
Okay, dude. All kidding aside, Muggos.
Yes.
Can you do this podcast a single solid and just to be better about just, hitting people back? And, a lot of times content comes from people sending us ideas and, things on DM.
I know. 2020 was a rough year, guys. 2020 was a rough year, and I just neglected a lot of things, and that being one of them, and I need to be better.
Can we give Corona back to Muggs again, just because it'll lay him up in bed for another 2 weeks, and then he can respond to it all? Could that happen or no?
Yeah, no kidding.
How dare you, number one. Number two, Garrett, I apologize. I'm ashamed, and you have taught me a very valuable lesson today, and that's not to be a procrastinating asshole.
Okay.
Well, good luck on the last part of that.
Yeah, exactly.
Garrett, thanks so much for bringing up this grievance. I feel that it has been settled in the favor of Garrett.
Yep. Thanks, dude. Have a good one. And we're definitely gonna take you up on hosting Beer Mug and being Beer Mug 2.0 because let's be honest, Beer Mug's not the most reliable guy. So. See you, dude.
See ya.
See you, man. Sorry.
That's it. We're done. That's the show, guys. That's it. I don't know if it was a good show, but it was a show. I think we're gonna. I think we're gonna end on a low note, and it's not a good note. And this whole episode leaves a bad taste in my mouth. And just so you know,
we have to do another one.
We're recording video on this one, and I'm not sure if this is editable. I might just put the whole unedited thing on YouTube because it's going to take too much work to edit the video. So I just might throw it just all in its raw form on YouTube in its glorious badness because this was not good, right, guys? We're not proud of this one.
Well, there's some parts where we're proud of it, but like the speed bumps part. I like that. That was funny. It started off good with the "What's in Your Butthole" song.
No, but then Muggs made it weird.
Like I said, it started off good.
Oh,
the song was great.
Man,
and
so
then
this whole
speed
episode,
bump one.
This whole episode, we just had like 2 minutes of goodness, and it was that little girl singing that song, and then it just went downhill from there. Okay, I'll take that.
Yeah, so you if you're listening now, just stop after you hear the song. Okay. All right. Great. Thanks.
All right.